We have spoken about the fact that the reason why nobody is undertaking the construction of the Beis Hamikdash today, because either because the majority of the Jewish people are not yet in Israel, or as the Rambam says, this is Mashiach's task, so therefore it's not happening at this particular moment. But let me ask you, how exactly will it happen? Because there seems to be some very unusual requirements for the construction of the Beis Hamikdash. So let's discuss it in a moment, but before this, say thank you Hashem for all his protection during exile, and thank you Hashem for bringing the Beis Hamikdash right now. Mizmor lesoida. Oriu ladene kol haaretz ivdu esadene b'simcha bo elefanav benana duka adene v'limu esanu b'la nachna mitzvah marisai. Oy shor b'soida chatzoreis b'silo hoyde lebach shmoy. Ki toiv adonai le'olam chasdoi v'yadoyu v'oder emunasoi. Let us give some tzedakah, as we say the verse. Tzion b'mishpat tipode v'shoveho b'tzedakah. You heard me saying it, and we will repeat it till it's going to happen, that we will be redeemed by giving tzedakah. Now, there's a very interesting halacha. Halacha says that a kohen, somebody who belongs to the priestly tribe, is not allowed to get drunk today. Why? Because he must always be ready to go serve in the holy temple. There's a discussion in the Talmud, how long does it take for a person to get sober? Anywhere between 18 minutes and 24 minutes. So that means that he's not allowed to drink while we're still in exile, because within maximum 24 minutes, he must be in Yerushalayim, he must be in Jerusalem, in the temple, and bring the offerings. Now, we can understand that some companies build quickly, but within 24 minutes, the entire Beis Hamikdash is going to be built. And that's pushing it. How is this going to happen? As we said, Rambam clearly states that this is one of Mashiach's tasks. And let me read you again the Rambam. It's an important Rambam. The Rambam in Laws of Malachim says, Vim Yamod Melech Mizbeis David, a king of the house of David will appear, versed, immersed in Torah, in mitzvahs and practice, and is changing the direction of the Jewish people to go in the ways of God. He's fighting the godly battles and he wins. Then he is considered the presumed Mashiach. And then the Rambam concludes, if he did all the above and he was successful, and then he says, Ubana Migdosh bimkoimoy, and he built the Beis Hamikdash in its place. There's a place while it's built in exile, and then there's a place when it's built in Yerushalayim, on the mountaintop where it's eventually going to be. And then he gathered all the Jewish people, then he's considered Mashiach Vadai. So the Rambam says clearly, Ubana Migdash b'mkoimoy, that Mashiach built it. Now, do we expect him to build it in 20 minutes? How is this possible? Miraculous? Then he didn't build it. If it's just happening miraculously, then it's not really that he is building it. There's a Rashi. Rashi was the basic commentary on the Talmud, which actually the word Rashi stands for Rabban Shel Yisrael, the teacher of all the Jewish people. In the Gemara Sukkah, on page 41, folio A, there's a discussion about at night. And the Gemara says, the Kaimelon, because we're aware, the Ein Binyan Beis Hamikdash B'layla, we do not build the Beis Hamikdash at night. Why? Because it says, Ubayom Hakim. During the day it should be erected. So the Gemara in Shavuot says that we do not build it at night. Says the Gemara, this is through Hanemila, this is through Binyan Abone B'dei Adam. If this is built by humans, then only during the day, not at night. Aval Migdosh Ha'asid She'anu Mitzapim, the Beis Hamikdash of the future, in other words, the third temple that we're expecting to come, Banu Mishuchlal, Yigale V'Yave Mishamayim. It's already built, it's all done, and it's going to reveal itself, and it's going to come down from heaven. So the Talmud says clearly, Rashi says that clearly, that really it's coming down from heaven. So if it's coming down from heaven, what is Mashiach doing? The Rambam knows that Rashi, yet Rambam says that Mashiach has to do it. So the Rebbe comes up with this novel idea. In real estate, when does a building that I bought, a house that I bought, become mine? When I change the doors or I change the locks. So putting up the door is considered the final acquisition of that piece of property. Says the Rebbe, the pasuk that says, the gates sunk into the earth. Mashiach will take the gates and hang it up. And this will be his task. And that's why we have a combination of both. But may it happen, But may it happen now.